There's the ignite. Ring around the rosy there a little bit. Doesn't quite find the stun, but does he even need it here as Rascal? Not a lot of options as far as who to safeguard to, and that is going to be first blood going over to Morgan. Might be falling down as well, but the chains do connect, and now Morgan decides he wants to go back in. This guy's feeling himself. Man, the competition on the Predator top side of the map is bringing out the best of these two players.
Really nicely done there. with a great timer on the gank. Aria going to be able to, at the very least, pick up this wave. That's something, I guess, but already. And imagine now, if Rascal had flashed there.
Aria brings him to the turret! Oh, no! Is that the real one, though, is the question? The answer is yes, and Aria is going to be able to pick up the solo kill there.
It has a little bit of Lee syndrome.
Yeah, I know, right? As there's a crash down there looking for it. This is the engage that you were talking about. Explosive shot is on top of Henna, but now they're able to turn this one around in life. Not a lot of options walking out of this one because you walk so dang slow as Lady Mode Rel. They are going to be able to grab that kill in the 2v2, unfortunately for KT. For this Ocean Drake, which is going to be the first of the game. Delight finds himself a grand entrance, absolutely fantastic, and I think once again, life is just dead. Steadfast Presence will stop you from crashing down anywhere but stationarily. Here's Rascal moving on in. Delight going to find so many with the quickness, but Aria makes his way out. Life as well, so much value as he stays in. Q is going to connect. There's the flash, but the Steadfast Presence is still there. And Rascal's like, why didn't he press the button? Now they've got a lot of other dashes, though, as Aiming gets himself over there. The Rift Herald was not taken. KT want to try and get their engage. If they can get the Steadfast Presence, that's the main thing. As the ulti comes through, going to get out of the pit, and they might just give this one up. Depends what the Drake is going to do. Aria dashing on forward, and now trying to just lock this one down. But it's going to be stolen by Gideon once again. Aiming able to flash his way out. There's the ulti from Gideon as well, as there's a few members inside that Realm Warp. But oh my god, the damage! It comes on through, and now Gideon at full health. Can they lock down anyone is the question. There are so many low health bars, but no one is dying! And now Gideon able to dive over the wall. Henna is so dangerous. As Gideon somehow manages to get out. It's a what? 1 for 2.
He doesn't know.
Friends here underneath this turret. As Q is going to connect. Over goes Aiming. And Rascal, yeah, it's very difficult to hide from this this Lee Sin. That's why we call him the arch nemesis of the Akali. Aiming going to be able to grab that one as well. And he's also got a couple of items. Still waiting for that third as moves on down. Will be distracted by 8 hits on these control wards. Can he win the smite fight to deny the Infernal Soul? Infernal Soul on this team would just be so strong. Ulti comes through from but Gideon is still here. They're trying to start the fight off rather than anything else. As Aiming manages to get out. Oh, he tried to juke it, but he couldn't. The perfect execution comes in. Predator take the Drake. And now Rascal has to get away from the Realm Warp as well. There are so many blast cones, it's just insane. And Rascal is going to fall down, and now Aria is running for the hill. And take down that turret from right behind Rascal. D is going to get kicked back. Gideon going to pick it up with the stun as well as Steadfast Presence comes in. It wears off, but not going to go for any resonating strikes or anything like that as Lava. That was a teleport that you definitely did not want to take. He's going to flash, he's going to get himself out of the way, but they'll get the Poppycopter out as well. And Predator, don't do it again! Blow up the next fight in an instant. But if KT lock him down, the opposite could still be true.
And I'm looking at those 2 wards behind. Because, yeah, Morgan is in the sideline right now, but Akali with backline access is a scary thing, and I'm pretty sure the teleport is going to be channeled anytime soon now.
Aria trying to play bodyguard, trying to play keeper as Rascal gets towards the back of this pit. Aria dashing forward. Cannot be everywhere all at once. That Steadfast Presence is so important against KT right now.
Oh boy. No, nothing happening.
Yeah, they are not even able to get the teleport out of Morgan either. As Aiming, oh no, this is absolutely not where you want to be. And Steadfast Presence will say absolutely not. The Buster shot is really nice, but ultimately absolutely useless. And Predator should be able to get themselves a Baron.
Giving here, Aiming held on to flash and to stopwatch. And didn't want to use those, but now it's up to the rest of the team. Can Gideon and Rascal find a steal here? Lava is standing guard.
Yeah, Gideon over the wall. He's swept this one out as well as Life is going to come in. Aria here at the same time, and the Rel is very, very dead. Life going to have to break his stopwatch, and the Baron is going to get stopped. We've got 25 seconds on Aiming. That's not going to be enough to defend this Baron. As Gideon going to spot this ward, and Fredabreon now know exactly where he is.
Yeah, they can't.
This defense so much better. This is what they did not do in game number 1.
They're learning.
Yeah.
They're adapting. This time around, Fredabreon going into the soul fight with not only a 6-hit gold lead, but also a Baron buff, and that should be the freest setup possible. And as Rasko moving,
he's like, where do you think you're going, buddy?
In a peculiar way. Surely it's not enough. And now Life also face checks here, gets immediately blown up. The extension of the Rakan really showing there. And good luck on the next one, KT. I thought it was lost last time around, but that time I did think that the Fredabreon comp had one very clear weakness. We talked about it even in Champ Select. They only had a single damage source. Not the case anymore.
Absolutely not. They have one extra that's also built tank, but does damage. Sakali. That's the best way to do it. Fredabreon, they want to have both of their solo lanes build tank. Thankfully, they're saved by the fact that Akali still does ridiculous damage, no matter what happens. 23 seconds on this Drake KT. They want one last dance, one last opportunity. And Morgan, once again, on the split. I really like it. Putting pressure here. He's going to teleport early. Look to get an opportunity to wrap around behind KT. Aria hasn't been able to find too much poke. No Qs landing here from Rascal as well. The Drake is going to start.
We're going to flip it.
Still from aiming. And Umpty, man, that is a brave boy if he's going for yet another flip. Gideon gets into the pit. Let's see how the Hella Poppy is going to work out. The Viego's just dead though. Goodbye. Buster Shot also comes out yet again onto a couple of members, but this is how you guarantee yourself an Infernal Drake. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a game number 3. Fredabreon with Soul, with Baron, are marching up the mid lane, and there is no aiming to stop it. Gideon not there either, and Umpty gonna flash after Aria as well. This guy straight up untiltable. Just untiltable.
Can't be done. Fredabreon. In game number 1, they're not quite on the same page, and that is what cost them this time around. The power of friendship holds true, and it is Fredabreon that is able to find the mid-game momentum swing and play this front-to-back team fight comp so beautifully.
Absolutely Fredabreon. I think that's all we can really say. It looked like
레일 날렸어. 야, 붙어봐. 용버스트 할게. 용버스트 가자. 미드 가자. 라이브. 갑니다. 가자. 야, 르블랑 공 다 빠졌어. 야, 돌아간 게 찐이야. 이거 내가 이거 괴롭힐게. 그냥 미드 라인 타자, 얘들아. 성현이 죽지 마라, 그냥 와라. 안 나왔어. 나는 걸게. 레일 로플로고. 레일 내가 잡을게. 미신 공 안 썼었거든. 생각해서 걸어. 쌍타에서. 그냥 끝나긴 해. 그냥 바로 왼쪽 타워부터 칩시다. 잘했다. 얘네 리신 버렸다 그냥. 다음 게임 생각하는 거 같아. 멘탈 싸움이야. 멘탈 싸움. 원래 이 경기가 진짜고. 오케이. 잘했다. 오케이. 라카. 쏘리. 처음 용때 두 번째 용때 그렇게 걸었어야 돼. 나 죽이자. 봐봐. 다 죽여. 나이스. 야, 얘 근데 가인이야. 나 존예로 뺄게. 죽여. 야, 죽여. 외쳐.